Hey there, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I tell you what, things are crazy over here. I'm feeling better than I was on Monday. I'm still not through the woods, but I'm coughing a lot less, and my nose is less drippy. I'll probably have a few coughs during the broadcast today, but I am feeling a lot better. I'm hoping that by tomorrow I'll be through most of the woods. I am throwing a big birthday party bash for my kids this weekend, and I do it every year. And the problem with throwing a big bash every year is that the next year you kind of have to do as well or better. And the problem is that when I started doing these birthday bashes, I threw everything I had at it. I wanted to make them as memorable as I could, and now I find myself in the position where I've got to outdo myself. And it's tricky when you're working full time and you're a single parent. And my daughter, bless her heart, she comes in and she's like, "Are we going to have party favors again, Dad? Oh, Dad, I can't wait to see the house decorations. Are we going to have balloons again, Dad?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I got to do that. I got the entertainment. I got the cakes. I got the food. I got the invites. Can we just call it good there? I got the presents. We're good. No, we got to do decorations too. Oh, all right. So, yeah, I got a lot to do this week. I'm not done. I'm throwing the party this weekend, and I've got all the RSVPs. So far, thankfully, I haven't gotten a lot of cancellations, because that's the way it always goes with these things. You send out the invitations to all the other parents and all the other kids at school, and you get a bunch of RSVPs that day, and then as the date of the party gets closer, you start to get a bunch of cancellations. And thankfully, that hasn't happened a lot this year. It happened a lot in the years past, but it hasn't happened a lot this year. Andrea says, "Bouncy Castle Ox." I did the Bouncy Castle last year. I'm going back to what I did a couple of years ago. I did a mobile petting zoo. I did a mobile petting zoo. I think it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. And at the time, the kids were a lot younger, so I had little itty bitty animals. I had little rabbits and guinea pigs, and there was this one weird animal from New Zealand. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was kind of like if a gerbil had horse legs. I don't know what it was called. Anyway, I did that, and now the kids are older, and I figured I'd have another petting zoo, but this time with alpacas and larger animals. So I've got the petting zoo coming back, and my daughter loved it. My son was like, eh. He's turning 12, right? So he's getting to that age where cute, fuzzy animals are, they're all right. But they're not, like, mind-blowing like they were when you're a kid. So I'm going to have to up my game for next year. I don't know what to do. I tried to find a bunch of trampolines, because I don't want to cart everyone to a trampoline park, because then you've got a time limit, and there are a bunch of other people there that aren't part of the party, and you all got to share the same trampoline. I was trying to find, my initial idea was to get like a mobile trampoline guy to come with like 3 or 4 big trampolines with the netting, and they're all safe, so the kids can just jump on the trampolines for 2 or 3 hours and have fun. I couldn't find anything like that, and I don't want to buy it, because then I got to store it when it's not summer and when it's not trampoline weather. What am I going to do with this giant trampoline? I'm going to disassemble it and store it in the garage. One more thing to put in the garage. I didn't want to do that, so I couldn't find the trampoline, and I didn't want to do the bouncy castle again, so I went and did the petting zoo again. Anyway, I think my daughter's going to like it. I hope my son likes it. But yeah, I've been preoccupied this week. I've been very busy. Also with the sickness. I'm only going to get 1 lore video done, I think. I can't do 2. I'm sorry. But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be another character profile, and I'm whittling through them. I've already done 2 character profiles on the Fallout show, so that's reducing the number of possible character profiles that I have yet to do. I'm sure you can guess which one is going to be next. But yeah, it's a busy week here in Oxland, but that's all the more reason for me to sit down and have a nice little break with all of you to play some great games, enjoy some cigars, and have a fantastic chat. Good to see everybody today. We are live on Kick, Facebook, Twitch. Pardon me, and YouTube. Good to see Toby Noble, Kevin Orgaman on Facebook, HM Grant and Levartation on Kick. I don't see anyone on Twitch. Am I live on Twitch? Yeah, it says I'm live on Twitch. I don't see anyone on Twitch yet. But we're live on Facebook, and it's good to see all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon supporters on Facebook today. John Washburn, Cat5, Tony J, not Nick Skinner, Rachel, Gontro Dim, and it's Gontro Dim with the first super chat of the day. Just finished Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday, longer than Witcher 3. This I know. I'm already on episode 34 of my Baldur's Gate 3 broadcasts. I gotta stop being a completionist. That's the thing. I gotta stop doing every little thing. I need to get into the game. I'm now in Baldur's Gate. I need to focus. I need to focus on the primary plot and just get through it. Because I just started Act 3. And we're 34 episodes into this thing. Holy cow. I've been doing this for over a year. How long have I been playing this game? Yeah, I need to focus. Stop getting sidetracked by all sorts of things. Yes, last week we got sidetracked by a brothel. How many times did we sleep with the Drow twins? With how many different characters just to see all of their reactions? Yeah, great entertainment, but it's a bit of a side... we get sidetracked a bit, don't we? Yeah. Gotta focus. Remind me to focus. Julian Z says, good morning, Ox. So good to see you today. Are you looking forward to the Microsoft Direct this Sunday? Think any big gaming news will drop? I am looking forward to it. I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess, they'll probably cover the Indiana Jones thing. Will they talk about a Fallout 5? Probably not. I wouldn't get your hopes up for a Fallout 5. Will they talk more about Elder Scrolls 6? Is that what it is? Probably. I think we'll probably get some more news on Elder Scrolls 6. We'll probably get some updates on the upcoming Starfield DLC. Hey, it's good to see people coming in on Twitch. Combat Ninja says, howdy Ox. Hey there, Combat Ninja. Ghost Outcast says, it's the Oxman. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Ghost Outcast. I am doing well. I don't know if I'll have time to watch it. I hope I'll have time to watch it. I need to make that a priority. Or I can just look up the news afterwards. I'm sure I'll just get, the top highlights if I wait till afterwards and check out the news then. I'll tear the haze on YouTube says, no, complete everything. Everything? Everything? Yeah, there's still a little residual cough in there. Blah. I'll get it out of my system eventually. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I have time for. Laura says, morning Oxhorn, please do absolutely everything in Baldur's Gate 3 that you can in one playthrough. The brothel scenes were worth it. Yeah, we had a threesome with the druid guy, Halson. Never thought I'd do that in my gameplay, but do it for the fans. It's what you guys wanted, and that's, you know what? I deliver. I deliver. But now that's canonical. That's my canonical character. That is what my half-orc has done forever. No taking that back. Ori Chalcon says, hey Ox from Australia, wanted to say please take Raphael's deal. You can reverse the deal later and it leads to one of the best quests in the game. Cat5 says, no, it was a 5-sum, Ox. Oh, right. Right. Yes, my bad. It was a 5-sum. It was 3 of my characters and then the Drow twins. Which is creepy as heck because they're siblings. Oh my god. Ugh. This game. Anyway, I don't know. Well, maybe, but I'm trying to at least sometimes make choices that I would actually take. And I'm not inclined to make a deal with the devil. I'm not. Also, chat was saying that if I ever did want to go back on the deal, it would be a lot of work. It would be a pretty complicated thing to pull off, and I don't have time for that. I mean, I do. I've already been doing this for 34 weeks, but I don't want to get into that tricky of a situation. Plus, I can always come back and take the deal, right? He said he was always going to be there at the brothel waiting for me if I ever wanted to change my mind. Greg Williams says, "Hey Ox, what did the lunchbox say to the refrigerator? Don't hate me just 'cause I'm a little cooler." I'm here all night. Play on, good sir. Thank you, Greg. Is a lunchbox a little cooler? It's not really. It's just a box. A box within which you place your lunch. It's not a cooler. I mean, unless you buy a cooler, unless you buy a little cooler and use it as a lunchbox, then it's a little cooler. But a lunchbox is not typically... Sorry, I'm not critiquing your joke. I really am not. I love the joke. Thank you, Greg. Stoned Panda on Twitch says, "Hello, Ox. Hope you're staying cool with the nice weather. Also, hope your cold/sickness gets better soon." Thanks. I'm starting to feel a little better. I think I'm through the worst of it, and I see the light at the end of this tunnel. Actually, it's been really awful weather in the Seattle area. I lost power yesterday. We had a big windstorm. The lights were flickering during my broadcast on Monday. Then I legit lost power yesterday. If not for my generator, I would have lost an entire day's worth of work. Thankfully, the generator kicked in and I was able to get my work done. There's construction crews all outside my road right now. So, yeah, the weather hasn't been that good. But thankfully, the prediction is that the weekend is supposed to be sunny, which is all I care for. I just want my kids' party to be sunny with no rain and wind, so that I don't have a house filled with kids. I want the kids to be able to go out into the yard and play and have the fuzzy animals and all of that. That's what I hope for. Okay. Well, it's about time we get this show on the road. Salati Bartfest says the first rule of Condescending Club is, well, rather complex, and I'm not sure you would understand, even if I explained it to you. Play on, good sir. Thank you, Salati Bartfest. That is the first rule of Condescending Club. I appreciate it. Oh, can I complain about TikTok for a little bit? I'm so frustrated with TikTok. I've been doing really well. Like, about a year ago, I started publishing shorts to TikTok, and I've been really regular. My amazing editor has been publishing these shorts. And I finally get to the point where I can start to make some revenue on it, and they keep on... removing my TikToks from consideration for revenue sharing. And then it's hard because it's not like a normal website where they give you an email notification and it says, hey, your TikTok has been removed from monetization consideration, and you can click on a link and then explore. No, because it's an app and it all takes place in the app, the email they send you doesn't work unless you're using it on the app. But then in order to appeal your TikToks, you have to write a lengthy letter, which is difficult to do on a phone. It's just so annoying. Anyway, I didn't see that email until a few days ago, and apparently all of my recent shorts, they've been removing monetization on them because it's unoriginal content. And I found out later, and they didn't tell me this, of course. I had to do research and see what other people on TikTok have discovered. I found out later that it's because I put my own watermark in it. You know how it sometimes says Oxhorn at the very bottom? That's my watermark. I put that in there. But apparently TikTok is so stupid that they see the watermark, even though it's my watermark, and they go, oh, this is somebody else's watermark. He must have stolen this content, so we're going to remove all monetization. Which is just, like, am I the only one who puts watermarks in my videos? I'm sure there are lots of other people who put watermarks in their videos. I only ever started putting watermarks in my videos because other people were taking my content and putting it as their own. or even splicing it up. There was this one gaming news website, like a really famous one, that was just ripping all of my videos off YouTube and then splicing them up and recording their own narration and publishing it to their news website channel as if it was their own original content, using all of my own footage. So I had to start putting my own watermarks in my YouTube videos to prevent that from happening. But I took the watermarks out of my TikToks, and suddenly everything's okay. I'm no longer getting these notifications. But then I published one TikTok, and it had a little bit of violence. It had the scene from the Fallout show where Dane steps in the boot and cuts their foot. And I didn't show a giant gash in the foot. I showed a little bit of blood on the boot. And that TikTok did really well on TikTok, but then I got a notice saying that it violated their community guidelines, and so they're not going to share any of the revenue with me. They're not disabling it. They're still allowing it on their platform. They're still allowing it to make money. They're just not going to share that money with me. So that was great. Yeah, I've got to censor every single word that might possibly be an offensive word. I've got to censor out all possible blood or violence. It's just really difficult to make content about Fallout when you censor the snot out of absolutely everything. So yeah, I'm really annoyed with TikTok right now. Very annoyed. But I'll get over it. Corich Cortex says, uninstall TikTok. Trust me, I'm tempted. But my videos are starting to do really well, and there's a lot of people on TikTok that were glad to see me there. And so, for their sake, I want to be able to be there to continue making content. JNLA says, Ox, we're here on Twitch. I see you, my friend. Good to see everybody on Twitch today. Trevor on YouTube says, that's so dumb that they do that. There's a lot worse videos on TikTok than that. It's really weird. I don't understand how it works. I'm not even going to pretend that I understand the algorithm or how you get success on any of these apps, or even YouTube for that matter, because I'll get emails from YouTube saying that they're removing my thumbnail, or that I had too much violence or gore. And YouTube is weird too, because they say that you can't have a lot of violence within the first 60 seconds of the video. After that, it's okay. For some reason. So I can't have any violence or blood in any of my shorts, because shorts are only 60 seconds long. And then in my longer videos, I have to make sure that there's nothing objectionable within the first 60 seconds. But of course, they don't tell you that. Well, I guess they do tell you that. No, they don't tell you that. They don't tell you the 60-second rule. They just say that you can't have too much violence or objectionable material in your videos. But then you go on YouTube and you see all these other gamers, and they're publishing straight-up gameplay videos from mature-rated games, and they have got millions of views and, you know, millions of subscribers, and they're making plenty of money. They're not getting penalized and demonetized. You go onto TikTok and you see women in transparent tops or streaming from hot tubs, and they're all making money. And I show a little bit of blood from a TV show, and I get a violation. What? Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Why is this double standard? Clearly, I don't know the right people. I need to start learning. I need to get to know the right people. Toby Noble says, TikTok is a show of inappropriate garbage. Surprised they monitor anything. Well, you know, I didn't know very much about the thriving Fallout community on TikTok until I started publishing my own content to TikTok, and when I went to the event in Austin, where I got to meet other Fallout TikTokers. And the Fallout community on TikTok is thriving, and it's huge, and there are some amazing creators producing original and fascinating content. So, you know, it's weird, because I think platforms can be used for good or for ill. Like, there's a bunch of sleazy, weird, awful content wherever you go. But there's also a bunch of good and wholesome, interesting, creative content wherever you go too. So it's hard, because on one hand, it's really easy to demonize an entire platform. But then you have to ignore all of the good there as well. Throwing the baby out with the bathwater and all of that. So, yeah, there's problems with every social media network, I suppose. Martin Spregi on YouTube with a super chat says, "Howdy, Ox and chat. Glad I caught one of these again. How are things? Things are well. I'm glad to be alive, and it's so good to see you today." Stone Panda says, "I got frustrated with TikTok and uninstalled it, and my phone has been doing a lot better. And I've even been more peaceful. I'm sorry you're going through the hassle." Well, thank you, Stoned Panda. Do whatever you need to for your own mental health. I've known a lot of people who are really addicted to apps like that. I knew someone who was really addicted to Instagram. And I'm publishing shorts on Instagram now too. But for me, they're just part of my workflow. I get up every morning and I've got my folder of all of my shorts for that day, and then I just upload them to all of the social sites and write a little headline, and that's it. And then I'm done. I close the apps and I don't touch them again for 24 hours until it's time to upload my short again. That's all I do to interact with them. So they don't ever recommend anything to me because I never watch any content on these apps. I even get a message whenever I open up Instagram or TikTok. They'll say, "We don't know what to recommend you. Perhaps you should start exploring more." And I'm like, no, I'm good, really. I'm okay. So you don't have to recommend anything to me. I'll just upload again. I don't need to have any friends on here. I'm just going to push the publish button, and then I'm good. I'm good. Okay, are we ready? Let's do this.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Pavel Koloski says, "To completion, you missed 4 places in Rivington. Requisitioned barn, the mill, the Gur camp, and the gnome hideout." Well, I think I started the broadcast by saying that completion wasn't on my agenda. As much as people want me to do that, apparently. We'll see. What's that? Oh, someone in my party has something to say to me.
Fred isn't just wetting your whistle.
Need to find a way forward.
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state.
Why does White Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a dog.
It will when you bet the drought.
Flophouse. It has plenty of spare beds. Oh, Father, give me strength.
We can help a ton of a people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Take a deep breath in the gutter and that
Got him all. Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you
Who was it?
thinking?
I'm listening.
I think it was her. Raphael's offer was quite extraordinary.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
I'm not about to let Raphael become Archdevil Supreme.
Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son, he whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Gah, your mind is made up. But there's another option. Glory be to the comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it. I'll use it to smash the Truaz bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.
So she wants us to sneak in. Journal updated, the Githyanki warrior.
Take a deep.
Okay, so we've got deal with the devil, talk to Raphael to reconsider his deal. Deal with the gnomes, cut down the gnomes. Okay, so that's where you're wanting me to go for the content that I missed a little bit earlier. Okay. Oh, there was this other section over here that I missed as well. I didn't go down there. Because I figured that I'd be going there later, but apparently not. And then what's that? Help Kithrak Voss speak to Voss in Sharess's Caress. Oh, right, we need to speak to Voss. Martin Suspregi says, if I may say so myself, I consider you one of the most wholesome creators I know. Love how inquisitive and thoughtful you are, so keep it up, please. Thank you very much, Martin. I appreciate it. Okay, well, let's see if we can find Voss.
Whenever we meet, the lips that are if your mighty Mars needs.
Sharess's Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
And if a patron
Dancing,
confuses me for a member of staff,
Exactly.
You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it. Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
Who are you exactly?
I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you.
Did he tell you to try and win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
I don't believe a devil cares about the fate of the world.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients.
Maybe I rejected him too hastily.
You did. But that's fine. There's still time. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
All right, interesting thought. Let's see if we can find Voss. There he is.
Right.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I'm not interested in pacting with devils, Voss.
Shkaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
Raphael wants a powerful crown in trade. Who knows what chaos he might sow?
No more than Vlaakith will sow in Tunarath and beyond. No more than the Geich will sow across every plain. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prison. The marks I bear are proof enough of that. But you are the one who carries the astral prism. You are the one who must free the prince. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
I mean, I don't know if I really want to free Orpheus. He doesn't sound like a nice guy. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
How can he promise that? How does he know what Orpheus will do? Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Nathan says, does Vlaakith seem better? Well, no, Vlaakith is awful. But Vlaakith is less powerful. Vlaakith is afraid of Orpheus. Because Orpheus has more power. So, if we trade one Githyanki tyrant for another, and they're both bad, and the new one is more powerful, that's worse bad. That's like double bad. That's extra bad to the badness. It's a layer of bad frosting on top of an already bad cake. Why not just keep the bad cake? Okay, let's finish up what we needed to do here. Deal with the gnomes. Ah. Well... I somehow failed a perception check. Let me know what...
That's curious.
Sword of Coast, Courier's Key. Oh, it's in my key ring. Sword of Coast's Courier's Key. What is that for? Pavel says, as you read all books, why you not read a journal? What are you talking about? Why me not read journal? I read all books, I read all journals. What journal you think me not read, Pavel?
Footprints. And whomever left them went straight into that cave.
There's blood down there. I'm gonna quick save. Rotting basket. No. A dead refugee. Oh no.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness.
Tell me about the gemless ring I found with you.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy.
Do you have any next of kin?
None.
What's the last thing you remember?
Man buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him.
Who are you?
Garrod.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, perhaps something will happen if I take the gemless ring. A ring that looks to have been deprived of its gem. All right, let's go to the cave. Pavel says, oh my god, your journal where your quest updates, press J. Why do you want me to check my journal? My journal is too busy. I avoid it because it looks like this. Want to see that again? So much journal. Yuck! No journal. Oh. Uh-oh.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
Hit the hide completed button, Ox. Oh, there's a hide completed button? Oh. Still. It's still pretty big. I mean, look at all that. That's just a lot. It's a lot. Bumpnagel.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Okay, Bumpnagel.
Only if you're quick.
Flashbinder, blue caps, alright. Goodberry, cool. Can I sell? I probably have a lot that I should. Oh, look at that! I can go on every single person's inventory. That's cool. Why does Asterion have my shovel? Shouldn't I have my shovel? I usually have my shovel. Oh, this is a great way to... Why can't I just do this for my inventory all the time? I'll put that over there, because he needs the shovel. Then we can put that there. This is brilliant. Pickaxe. Don't need that. Wagons. Look at all this armor. Does Will need this? He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. An adjustable steel helm. I don't know if he needs that. So many gloves. Lysel. What? What is all this? I don't remember getting that. Insanity's Kiss, Lost Time. What are those? Look at all these swords that she's got. How much money does he have? 620? Assassins. Do I need to save any of these green weapons? Well, we don't need all this Githyanki half-plate. Chainmail, probably don't need that, or a simple robe. Should probably be reducing his inventory, though. But he's just got rings and jewelry. And books, lots of books. I don't need the oil lamp anymore, do I? What about a diamond? Do I need that? Alright.
Now let me get back to it.
Surprisingly pleasant odour. I should sell this as perfume.
Nickels.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Yes, it keeps happening. What is it?
There's something underneath the city. Inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams.
Oh, God.
I want to go home.
Can he show us what stone he's talking to?
Huh? You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Fine, we'll go to Wulbrun. That's Thula.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Well, we've got a ladder. Wulbrun, there he is.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Well, we could say the fists have sent me to crush your resistance. Time to die. We did agree to take care of that, didn't we? But instead I'll say Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Well, chill out. I mean, we've got this Gortash guy. Yeah, he needs to go, but Gondians, like all the people in Baldur's Gate, the police. You want me to attack the police? Why put blame on the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watches, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What's the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat.
Yeah, good plan.
In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Ironhands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Hey. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Okay. Maybe the Gondians are victims, not oppressors.
The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
I'll make contact with the Gondians. Maybe they'll see reason.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
I mean, I might be able to use it for something else, right? Fine, I'll take it, but I'll only use it as a last resort.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Well, I don't like the Watchers. I'm happy to get rid of them, but his plan does sound like mass murder. Kinda want to avoid that. Hey, Barkus. You sound more sensible.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become?
I think there's more to this than meets the eye.
You'll hear no argument on that score. But using rune powder on the Gondians? They are inventors, just like us. Persnickety and self-important, too. But we all have our moments. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think?
I do think, Barkus, you've got a level head. All right, I'll speak to them.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later.
Yeah.
And only if absolutely necessary.
Blue Thunder says, I'm having trouble playing this game on my first playthrough encounter. Lots of enemies, low of health potions, and low money to restock my health potions. Did I play wrongly, or did I miss something? You're asking the wrong guy. This was my first time playing a game like this. I've had the chat here to help guide me every step of the way. But even then, I mean, I suck at inventory management. I don't know what I'm doing with my characters. But that said, potions and money have never been a problem for me in this game. If anything, I have an overabundance of money that's too heavy. It's encumbering me because I've got so much gosh darn money. And now I'm encumbered again because I'm holding this stinking bomb. How much does that weigh? 32 pounds! They want me to carry around a 32-pound rune powder bomb. Alright, I gotta get rid of some of these books. Is it shift? No. Is it control? Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of some of these books. Send them back to camp and notes. I don't need any of these notes anymore. I don't think so, at any rate. Well, maybe I need the orange ones. I'm not sure. Anything without a border, I'll send back. Each of these books is like what? 1 pound? There. What? What happened? I had them selected. Doggone it. Gotta do this all over again. Stinking inventory management. I hate it. There. Okay. I'm still encumbered though, aren't I? I need to drop something else. Sarvis the Drow became a Silver Ox. Thank you so much, Sarvis the Drow. Sarvis the Drow says, even in a fantasy game, Oxhorn manages to find a mini nuke. That I did. Steve Whittlefy on Twitch subscribed on Twitch to Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 6 months, and they're on a 6-month streak. That's really cool. Thank you, Steve. Okay, what else can I get rid of? I should have sold a couple of... No, I need that. It's a... What do I do with the Feywild Bell? I'm still encumbered. It's my freaking gold. If I give it to him, he'll steal it. I'll give it to Will. There we go. Blue Thunder says, right, I may have to restart then, and if I do that, I want to look at your Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay, see what to do and what not to do. Well, you got 34 episodes to get through, my friend. I hope I'm doing it right. Sean Swank became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Sean. Okay. Oh, none of this is set to owned. Oh, wait, no, it is. Alright. Well, maybe now we can talk to these guys.
Thank Gerdle we escaped that bloody Steel Watcher. No thanks to you.
What? What did I do? It looked like you had it under control.
We did, but we very nearly didn't. Everything's lining up for the Ironhands, though. Wulbrun's about to put his grand plan into action.
What's wrong with Nichols? He seems pretty agitated.
I don't know. I thought he would have calmed down after we got him away from that place, but there's something else here disturbing him.
Well, I know. I'm going to be helping him with it.
You are? Excellent. With someone like you on board, they can't fail.
More shaking. The stone here shouldn't be so loud.
Now you've spoken to the big man, good to see you. Never thought I'd meet you again, let alone fight on the same side. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive, and that I didn't have to use that rune powder to make a point.
Glad I could diffuse the situation.
Funny. You're gonna need that sense of humor here. I overheard you're gonna be helping us fight the good fight. Knew I would have regretted blowing you up. Better get on with it then. Wulbrun wouldn't have put his trust in you for nothing.
Well, I'm really curious about what Nichols is hearing.
Gonna help us clear those watchers from the streets?
That's the plan. I'm not comfortable with the collateral damage, though.
That bomb will save a lot more people than it kills. Trust me. I've seen what those watchers can do.
Like baking a cake.
Well, let's go up the ladder. It's the only thing we haven't explored here in the cave.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance.
Ah.
Let the
Oh.
kid come.
Oh. The Rivington General. Okay. We haven't been in here yet, have we?
There will be plenty of safe.
Journal of Garlo Angelrion. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from Old Gosson, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I am not willing to do. Mama Angelrion didn't raise any fools, but still, I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? Okay. Level rune powder and the modern gnome. This extremely wordy treatise supposes about the possibility of creating rune powder, the mythical explosive documented in gnomish legends. I ask my most renovated and prodigiously talented audience to suppose the following. Rune powder, as we know of it, may no longer exist in our particular space-time environment, but it most absolutely exists within our minds, both singular and collective. Ah, now we've landed upon a fascinating bit of philosophy. Think, of the following formula. Thought plus behavior equals action. Then why not the following? Thought plus idea equals action. With our knowledge of rune powder's unique properties, why can we, the reader, myself, anyone with an interest, really not manifest that which we can imagine? Consider the following. Oh dear. Spurroway says, Spirani says the Ironhand gnomes sell a throwable that stuns Steelwatch for 2 turns. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Spirani. Level up your life. Life going down the latrine? Wondering why nobody likes you? Losing out on love? Wondering what's wrong with you? The short answer is nothing. You're just lacking a little charisma. It's a common misconception that charisma is something you're born with. The truth is, charisma can be learned. And by purchasing this book, you've just taken the first step on the path to becoming the best version of you. Into the Feywild. Excerpt from what appears to be an unpublished memoir. I called my name out into the darkness, and nothing came back, not even an echo. That was the moment I knew I was truly alone, and that I, Galdro Angel Iron, would have to find a way to confront myself, accept myself, and fundamentally embrace myself for exactly who I was. And it was the Feywild that would teach me how. Laura says, hey Ox, Tony J is wondering if you could grant mod status to his current YouTube account, as we have trolls right now. Oh, do we? Right, all right. All done. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Tony. Okay, so we are right here. There's the Rivington General, and then there's the house we haven't explored yet. Letter from the Fulfilled Heart. Dear Master Angel Iron, I'm exceedingly sorry to report that we are still unable to find someone who might be willing to meet with you. The men and women of this city can be so awfully picky sometimes. Might I suggest that you try submitting a portrait that presents you in a different light? Not that there's anything wrong with a blacksmith, but I wonder if that might be one of the prejudices that we are unfortunately running into where tastes are concerned. Of course, we won't stop trying to arrange something for you. As we like to say at the Fulfilled Heart, there are no lost souls, only those who've yet to find their home. Yours encouragingly, Maestro Heartstrom. Yikes, this poor Angel Iron guy. He's reading self-help books. He's starting a memoir where he's talking about learning to love himself. He's writing to lonely hearts to find love. The poor guy sounds really lonely. Ironhand gnomes, our grievances. No, this was a different letter. My dearest darling Galdro, your last letter left me rather concerned. I think it's time you seek some professional counsel for your melancholy. Such things can't be left to brew away unchecked. You've always been a sensitive soul, and I know how heartbreak has always hurt you more than you let on. There's no shame in seeking a little aid, is there? I'm always here for you, you know that, but I'm no expert when it comes to these things, and I think you should find someone who is. I say this with all the love in the world. Please at least think about it. Love always, Mama. Oh, this poor guy. Oh no! That the primal source of mechano-magical method and measurement is Gerdal Ironhand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. For generations, the Ironhand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes in their generosity, the Ironhands even shared methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate to themselves the labor and credit of all mechano-magical works in Baldur's Gate, and many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Gerdau spoke to Wolverforce Bongal, and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wolverforce spake out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Ironhands. In response, the Gondians, in their envy and choler, did utter vile slander and calumny against the Ironhands, and Wolverforce was wroth. There followed the death of Wilberforce and the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Ironhands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Well, we're learning lore about the Ironhand gnomes, that's for sure. Okay.
In another horde of refugees this morning. Be most pleasing to sleep indoors.
Pavel says that was the she-gnome who stunned Steelwatcher when is about to arrest you on the checkpoint in Worm's Crossing. I gathered that from the dialogue. Thank you very much, Pavel. Brad Ludwig says, hope you're having a great game session, Ox. Thanks. Just started, really, but having a good time so far. Waradmiral says, your Fallout 1 to 2 videos are extraordinarily good. I've liked them a lot. Thanks. You're welcome, Waradmiral. Thanks so much for watching them. I had such a fun time putting them together. I encourage you to check out my series on Fallout Tactics if you liked 1 and 2, and then, of course, Fallout 3. And I'm working on Fallout 4 right now. Well, there he is. Galdro Angel Iron the Smith.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
I want to know why you're harboring Ironhand gnomes in your cellar.
Been poking around downstairs, have you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Those gnomes are victims. They've spent years in exile, no forge to call their own, all because of some ancient bloody grudge. The Gondians think they're the only ones fit to swing a hammer round here. They're wrong. One day they'll learn that the hard way. Until that happens, I'll give those Ironhands a roof over their heads. Nothing wrong with it. Now clear off. If you want anything else, go to the shop. I've got work to do.
Well, okay.
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with.
What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
All right.
Better be cautious.
Do I want to steal?
Have to keep going.
Angle iron blades are extremely sharp, obviously, and will cut you if mishandled. You have been warned.
Okay, so this is his shop. Angle Iron.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing?
Wow!
You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Have I seen a creature like this before? I don't think I've seen a creature like this before. Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
Grumpy fella, isn't he?
On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Well, let's see if I can help boost your sales figures. Show me what you got.
Oh, yay!
Gotta say, I love the enthusiasm. All right, we got arrows, ambusher, dagger, longbow, scimitar, short sword, spear, the dancing breeze, a very rare slashing weapon. 6 to 15. Is that a sword? No, yeah, it is a sword. Tiny specks of blood are fused into the blade as if the glaive, no, it's a glaive, oh, okay, is feeding on them. Not proficient with martial weapons or glaives. Very rare clothing, the bone spike garb. 10 armor class. Slab jaw determination, you gain 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Wow. That would be amazing for Karlach, right? Exoskeletal endurance. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. Should I get that for Karlach? I think I can afford it. Ooh, yeah, maybe. I just gave all my money to Asterion, didn't I? I've got 13,000. That's only 2,000. Swire's Sledboard. The shield shrouds the wearer with Force Conduit at the start of its turn in combat. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to knock it prone. Well, I think the shield that my cleric has is better. And I think the two-handed weapon my barbarian has is better. But I don't know what armor she has. I'd have to go to camp and check. By the way, Can I get my regular party back now, guys? Can I get rid of Lizel, Will, and Asterion? Or do I need them for more content coming up in the lower city? Well, it'll be here if I need it. I can always come back.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Okay, bye-bye.
A few days in a jail
will help.
Flyer advertising the Rivington General. Read. You dream it, we forge it. The greatest iron craft in Rivington, brought to you by Master Blacksmith Galdro Angel Iron. Experience for yourself the raw strength of Galdro's Forge, where molten iron is transformed into timeless creations of breathtaking skill and durability. But today, or buy today, and be the envy of friend and foe alike.
You have my word.
Flaming Fist. Please speak to Blaze Portier to avail of a special discount in thanks for your service.
They were anxious to enter the city.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Okay. Well, so we kinda came... We went down here. We saw the gnomes, and we came out here at the Rivington General. So we need to go over here and explore this portion of the city, which we have not yet done. This is where the ox was, I think. Alright, so let's do that.
Will be plenty of work in Neverwinter. Safe for work.
One of our red-cap cleaners alerted me. See investment to get me started.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Did we talk to them?
One foot in front of the other. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Pavel says you should take Karlak and Will to the fortress.
You can see the city.
All right.
Up on the hill.
Well, I'm not sure where the fortress is, but when I see it, I'll head there with Karlak and Will.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
They've got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your home.
You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
I agree, there aren't nearly enough folk helping the refugees.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Yikes.
Beggars are criminals, and we won't have them.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Refugees can't stay here. Danger to all of us.
Feed if you must, Astarion.
Back off and return.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Oh, fine.
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Donations?
Journal updated. Investigate the suspicious toys. Donations for what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
We can pass a persuasion check to say, I need to get into the barn. Right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Right, I think this has something to do with the toys. The sabotaged toys.
Is everything all right, Man of Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Pavel says Fortress is between Worm's Crossing, where the brothel is, and the lower city. You should attend a coronation held there. Okay.
You best not piss away Man of Nestor's good graces. I hear Worm's Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Ah.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
All right. I'm okay. Still alive.
Gods. Any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
I know who was responsible for it, though.
I thought this
I've got the
was going
thick
to be done.
toy in my
No
bag.
such luck.
Remedial potion. Tidy, slender boots.
Toys trapped to injure children. It's abominable. Who would do such
Swarthy wayfarer in cream.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
The many tales of Mother Campresti. An excerpt from the book of short but terribly outdated tales for children, told by Mother Campestri. The hungry bullywug, once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First, he ate all the food that was in his village. Then he moved on to villages nearby. Soon the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way. But Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others. So that is what he did.
Abominable.
One day the villagers decided they'd had enough. They had been forced to live off of their supplies for months and were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all of their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself. Oh dear. A cautionary tale.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself.
Who would do such a thing?
I'm surprised we can't tell him who did it, because we know who did it, right? We've got... Well, I mean, we've only got part of the evidence. I think we need to go deeper in town to get the rest of the evidence.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see. Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
Oh, I can't ask him about having seen anything? I got that one option to talk to him, and I can't ask him another question? I wish I knew when they were going to lock me out of dialogue. There are some dialogue trees that you can exhaust, and some dialogue trees that you can't. Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. End. Well, I guess I shouldn't have stolen that food. It was for the refugees. Whoops. There's Mattis.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here.
Suppose the manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
Oh, I found them all right.
One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment. Got it?
And I'm sure the manip will deal with it.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
This isn't the glorious post-fists, but it isn't a hard one either.
Well, hey, Mattis.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big.
Where are you from?
Elturel. It wasn't near as big as the gate, even before half of it burned up in the hells. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece.
Yeah, we already met.
Thanks. And you're in luck, because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Want to see?
Tell me these items aren't stolen from the goods donated to the refugees.
Don't be a goose. They couldn't be. Bloody flaming fists are guarding that barn like it was a bank. But even if they were liberated from the barn, all profits go to the refugees anyway. So it's legit.
right?
All right. Show me these fancy items you have on offer. Anything magical?
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
There we go. Elixir of psychic resistance, elixir of viciousness, holy hand soap. Using this will clean off dirt, blood, and face paint, and will remove conditions that make you smell. The slogan, Holy Hand Soap, for washing your hands in dirt, muck, and even blasphemy, adorns this rudimentary bottle. It's not a bottle, it's a bar. All right. Oil of Bane, oil of combustion. Supreme elixir of arcane cultivation, very rare. Okay. Ring of being really invisible. Ring of infinite wishes. Ring of resistance to ants. Ring of Lechinesius? What's that? Lechinesius? Evasive shoes. A Corvid token. Boon of the Raven Queen. While wearing the amulet, the wearer's jump and flying speed increase by 5 feet, and they gain the Featherfall condition. Featherfall's effects will persist while the wearer is polymorphed or wild-shaped. Wow. I like it. I like it better than what I've currently got. The Strange Tendril Amulet. Ascending Shell. A Baldur's Gate Stone. It's really an actual stone from Baldur's Gate. Truly a unique historical artifact. One of a kind. Get the evasive shoes, says Jessica. +1 to acrobatics, +1 to armor class. Rogues in Waterdeep prefer these spring-loaded boots that make evading the city watch a breeze. Would that be good for,
How delicious.
Asterion? I mean, he's currently got Mistress Grace, which grants him Featherfall, but +1 to acrobatics, +1 to armor class. It's pretty good. All right. Don't know if I need that or not. Don't think I do, but...
Stay away from trapped chests.
Acrobatics and armor class. Okay.
Blasted shit. It's no wonder we're being
someplace with more chaperons here?
What will we wear while we're washing? We only got away with what we...
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you a story.
Here we go.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
What's your business?
Well, I was going to sell the finest alchemical tinkerings the gate had ever seen, but the bureaucrats had other ideas. They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Is that it?
Piss off, would you? I've got some papers left to file to get in. Apparently. Bloody bleeding bureaucrats.
Have you found someplace with more chaperons here?
What will we wear?
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Who's Grunch? Oh, there's Grunch.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
We can pass a medicine check to say, let me take a look at that wound.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Yeah, but you can't lie to him.
When Nilos and me were hiding, and hungry, and scared, it was Grunch who got us through. I'm not letting him down now.
Okay, well, we did what we could.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
What a cast of characters.
I'm sure you do. They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that. I'm really worried about Umi.
Some close calls.
Remember in Moon?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
We saw him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Washing my pits, this is the song when I'm... Aye! But I'm not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Sorry, dude. He's washing his pits. Washing his pits. My bad, dude. My bad.
Thought I would have noticed some explosive teddy bears lying around. Guess not. Well done, I suppose.
Ha.
You know who's really responsible.
You did what I'm sure you did.
Gods. Imagine if a kid had gotten hold of one of those bears.
He didn't sound very genuine the first time. Toad breath.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, rough stuff. All dug on prejudice. Okay, well, we've explored this part of the refugee camp. Let's head up here. Ooh, how do we get down there? There's another camp down there? Holy cow.
So many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate.
Starving folk tend not to.
Oh!
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares...
We got dead chickens.
Plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Okay, Slarmy. Love the name.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
I see. So they're scavenging this cart.
Take the wood from the cart too.
Back off! I found these apples first.
The dead chicken. Chicken egg.
This cart. What were they
Somebody slaughtered all the chickens.
Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
Won't get us fed and watered.
We have no good choices.
Something over there.
As long
Hey.
as we stand together.
Our people.
All right.
Probably some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
Speaking of grease, are there any sausage rolls left?
Someone's having a nice picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. I did just interrupt a guy scrubbing his pits, so I tend to barge in on people. It's what I do.
Cazador's nest of serpents must be
Grr camp.
Nothing less will do.
And if our children still cannot rush into their claws
What
again,
will happen to them if we
another
attack?
defeat will wipe us out.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp.
You join us as we honor our fallen dead.
Oh, this guy.
You're a bright light on a dark day.
He was hunting
Even
a
you,
Starion.
my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdorovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im oraknete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
If you want to throw him on the pyre, I fully support that, we could say. What do you want with Astarion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
We can pass a bard check to say, I'm thinking of turning it into a ballad, if you're interested.
We are not. But perhaps we can give you a chance to do deeds just as worthy of song. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Well, I hope there's not a ticking clock. Wow, I didn't know that Astarion got involved in that.
So we should do nothing. We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the Hells and back, but this does not feel right.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
One more reason to hate
Do
Cazador.
not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
Okay, I'm just talking to people.
Another defeat will wipe us. I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
Should we fortify the camp? No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Odd X on Twitch says no ticking clock. Okay, good.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Never wanted the easy path.
We will have to act for all our...
Is that door the only way in? Chronicles of the Gur People. I want to read it.
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing to forgive. It is
What do
only
we have here?
every last bloodsucker.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
They spread like
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The book pages are worn and weather-beaten, but the text remains clear. Hundreds, maybe thousands of entries listing names, dates, and mighty deeds. Written in many different hands, it chronicles the history of a people as they travel across Faerun. There is also an extensive bestiary, describing all manner of monsters and how to slay them. The descriptions are graphically detailed. Cool.
We let emotion.
The Curse of the Vampire.
Who will stand between them and the innocent?
Hearken close, and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty. Beware its charm. Beware its curse. Above all, beware the pale noble, for the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in blackest night, for the vampire loves these nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by the light of our moon, and take care. Carry the blessings and marks of your God at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress, if protected well. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Let no stranger into your home. If it be a friend, look upon them. Do you find them pallid and wan? See you any mark upon their neck? See you any dirt upon their clothes? Unless their need is great, turn away all but the most trusted. And if the beast finds a way into your home, flee. Leave love and family behind. You will not save them if you fight. You will not see them again. But they will see you, pale and smiling, calling them into the night.
We cannot rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
What will we do? There are so few of us left.
Well, I don't think we can get down to that camp. I'm guessing those are more refugees.
As long as we stand together, we can never.
Nothing less will do.
Pardon me. Household prayer. Lathandar to light, Selûne to guide, Kelev Mor to judge, and passage provide. Wow. So cool. And we're not even in the city yet. Just how many broadcasts will it take? Okay, Odd X says that after this, I need to switch Asterion for Karlach. That I can do.
Copper for your thoughts? No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent. Let's go.
Well, I'm glad I didn't buy the armor. Look at that. She's already got the adamantine scale mail on. She's got the adamantine splint armor. Really, I need legendary armor for my bard, for my warlock, for my wizard, and that's about it. Cat5 says, and get Jahira too, Ox, but keep Will. Jahira? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
You seem to have experience with doppelgangers.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
We should. How are you faring without your harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
Just try to keep up, old one. Or I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Join me.
You'll need to free up your ranks a little first.
Lizelle.
Then let us be about it.
Oh, gotta level her up now. Oh dear God, we haven't leveled her up at all. She also is a druid. Circle of Land. You channel the natural arcana flowing through the earth and creatures atop it to cast powerful druidic magic. Yeah, sure. Cantrips. You gain 2 spells that are always prepared. Arctic, gain Hold Person and Spike Growth, gain Mirror Image and Misty Step, gain Blur and Silence, gain Bark Skin and Hold Person, gain Invisibility and Pass Without a Trace, gain Mirror Image and Spike Growth, gain Method's Acid Arrow and Darkness, gain Web and Misty Step. Let's try Mountain. Well, I don't really have a good healer with me right now. Feet. Ability improvement. And we need to be an even number, right? So, 1 into wisdom, and the rest are all even numbers. Maybe do lucky instead. Ooh, minor elemental. Minor elemental or ice storm. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Mike says Warcaster ability improvement. What's Warcaster? You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You can also use reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. I'll just do ability improvement. Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah. There we go. Right.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
Well, we've got this hilltop, and then we've got this section down here. Let's explore down here first.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
More dead chickens! Reflections of a gullible prick. This stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a goddamn promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousins said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss rake. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivelers and sneerers. Had it with them. Their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those crap-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. Pavel says potent robe, Alfiras, or will have it, in trunk. Potent robe. Nope, no potent robe. I'll have to check my camp for the potent robe later. Okay, this leads back down here. The Sword Coast Couriers. So let's go up here. More rumbling. Rin hair, an alchemical ingredient for a supreme healing potion. Supreme elixir of arcane cultivation. Wow. Okay, lots of good stuff.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
We've got a blood trail
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
going up the stairs, leading to this hut, an old rusty door. What is going on in there? Well, hello, we've got a hatch. Windmill basement. Oh my god, a mind flayer. Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Well, I'm gonna quick save here. This mind flayer does not look dead. He looks very asleep. Let's see what happens if we get close.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Okay. What's the moral thing here? I mean, canonically, all mind flayers are evil, right? Except for the Emperor, because he somehow managed to wrest his mind away from the Elder Brain. Kill it, says chat. If we sneak away, once it wakes up, it'll wreak havoc in town and kill people. If we wake it up, it's just going to make our fight harder. All right, let's kill it. I attacked it before it woke up. Why is it waking up? I chose to attack it before it wakes up, and it wakes up. Why?
What? No! I've had so little time!
Okay, so that just gave me advantage, right? The enemy is surprised. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't mess with Karlach.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Mind Flayer Brain. Windmill Key. Absolute Orders Newborn. Ring of Truthfulness. You gain advantage on insight checks. And a heart-shaped
It's been a long
rock.
day. I'll need to rest soon.
Absolute Orders. True Soul Alain, or Alien, your time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Well, what do I do with this? Consume? I gotta eat a brain? I don't want to eat the brain. Let's do a quick save. Alright, what happens if I eat the brain? Devouring brain. The starving illithid is fully focused on eating its first brain in an age. Oh, did I get a new worm? Is that what happened? Okay. I've got 8 worms to spend. But few new powers that I'm really interested in, because of course I haven't
Swift as my feet can carry me.
done anything with it. Alright, so we got some ladders here. Okay. Alright, so I got an extra worm out of that. Cool.
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
Haystack.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I do.
True. What with all the refugees, ill rumors,
Sharp as ever.
food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get
What's the
such
story?
a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
Yes.
Investigation failed! Mikey Plays says, "Hey Ox, just got my EMT license this week. I'm an official medic now. I just need to find a medic job and leave Burger King. Hey, congratulations, Mikey Plays. No small feat. I'm proud of you. Well done."
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can
All's
feel
well
my
that
face
ends.
going flush.
Not as bad as it could have.
And here was me, thinking you were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Oh, I see. Compliment.
Okay, I need to get a character who can actually pass that investigation check. And that's going to be Shadowheart, I think. Or Gale. Where's Shadowheart?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and lead the way then. There's no time to waste.
Come on!
No one's stopped me yet. Best be on my way.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
Oh! So it's right next to the brothel.
You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. Then let us be about it.
Pavel says it's a 25 check. No one reliably passes it. Oh, great. Well. Is there anything I can do to it?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Defender of the people.
At your command.
I guess not. Oh, hello.
All right, what now?
Please, we're not looking for a third wheel. Not today, at least.
She didn't like it when I attacked the haystack. Wonder why.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh well.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
I say, poppycock.
Ready by the door.
You cannot go to town
I'm shielding everything. Turn up.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Okay.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
Have I been here? I don't think I have.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him.
Oh, bloody dogs.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
I'm sorry to tell you, I found the body of one of your couriers, and he carried this letter.
Gomwick. That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Well, we already found the culprit
He sense
there.
There's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
You must be particularly keen to retrieve the Zhentarim letters about the iron flask.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
We could pass a deception check to say I've got another buyer lined up. I'd make a very generous fee. An intimidation check, give me everything the Zhentarim paid you or this letter is the least of your worries. A persuasion check, it would be a shame if anyone told the Zhentarim you lost this. A real shame. I don't understand the context for this decision. Like, Is the Zentrum bad? Are they good? What was he doing? He was anxious to get the letter. I guess we'll try persuasion.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
Completed Find the Missing Letters. Reward. A bunch of money. We opened the letters, finding one for the Zentrum. Postmaster Danzo gave us a tidy sum in exchange for our silence. What silence?
Go on. Bugger off. I've a business to run, in case you hadn't noticed.
So we can try to take care of the pigeons now?
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
I love how the pigeons are all like RAF pilots. Lieutenant Bartyhorn, reporting for duty.
At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianfa. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
Why does a flock of carrier pigeons need a commander?
Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still. Damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
I found the enemy you're talking about. Your pigeons fought bravely against it.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. Your reconnaissance is appreciated. This information will be vital in deciding our new strategy. Dismissed!
A soldier reporting for duty. Jaheira is inspired. All right, we've got... Karlach is inspired too. We've got a lot of notes here. Read. To the Honorable Lord Haverford Gist, your reputation as a charitable nobleman, is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the Flaming Fist at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them pardon me, allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude, and if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallagher, Brim in Rivington. Greetings. I am an experienced forge assistant currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry, because I'm going to need work and I'm really very good at hammering and, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buckster. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to check all that apply, evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied petitioners may reapply after a 10-day, but too frequent reapplication is considered harassment and subject to penalty. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the danger is past, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now, don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough in Rivington as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us. And whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the academy is what keeps us going every day. And we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Keep you, Lily, Mommers. All right, well, we didn't see any notes there that started any new quests. Hey, the Sword Coast Courier's Key. Pardon me. Ooh, Life of Beaky. The pigeons in service of the communicators of the city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example, a pigeon aged 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, and a noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried dukes' writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? Post-house dog's log. This log of courier hounds is matted with dried saliva and dog hair. Bulworth, no fleas, lots of nodding though. Coat matted, breath smells, big bark still, good boy. Snee, good girl as always, no coat matting, scratches occasionally, note, check for fleas later. Scratch, still gone, miss you boy. What? Scratch was part of the dogs here? Oh, wow. Oh, I wonder what'll happen. Address book. A collection of postal addresses for notable city folk. Allen Alith, Elfsong Tavern, Eastway, Alandra Grey, Water Queen's House, The Steeps, note only send couriers with water-breathing potions to hand. Bloris Mead Honey, Counting House, The Steeps, Caspin Grizzly, real name, unlikely. Blushing Mermaid, note, warn couriers, armed postfolk don't oft return. Cora Highberry, Large abode opposite Baldur's Mouth, Heapside. Etvard Needle, Baldur's Mouth, Heapside. Note, has requested full-time courier for mouth shipping. Father Lorgan, note, deceased. Address post to Rector Yanis. Open Hand Temple, Rivington. Figaro Pennygood, Facemaker's Fashion, near Upper City Gates. Have Killag, note, has philosophical objection to postal service addressed to Golbraith to get anything done. The Society of Brilliance Lodge, The Steeps. Lady Janeth Estate Mansion, near Upper City Gates. Loricon Ramazith's Tower, The Wide. Note, all posts to be directed via Sorceress Sundries, Heapside. Mamselle Amira, Sharess's Caress, Worms Crossing. Manep Nestor, Flaming Fist Barracks, Basilisk Gate. Note, recent reassignment to Rivington. So a few names here that we've met. Vicar Humbletoes, Storm Shore Tabernacle, Eastway. Then there's the Post House Delivery Complaints. A log missing deliveries turned to the most recent page. Arbuckle Knit, broadsheet delivery never arrived, mildly irked. Mungo Figglebottom. El Tortural Academy tuition fees notices would prefer these letters stay lost. Mystic Carrion, funeral invitations, won't be caught dead using such a second-rate service again. Thirstwell Vanthampur, Iron Flask, do you know who my parents are? I swear. Note, any letters marked Postmaster Shipment Inquiry that are found and retrieved unopened will be much appreciated, Donzo. And employee pay logs. The pay slips of all employees of the post house. Dringo's pay is marked docked 2 copper pennies at Marhaya's request. Hey, there's the dogs. Angry Marhaya.
Woof.
Woof.
A charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
Oh, we've got an option for it. I think I found one of your dogs. Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Whistle for Scratch.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
I thought Scratch belonged to Gomwick.
Gomwick was his handler, not his owner.
He lives with me. You can't just take him.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Quick save. Well, we could pass a persuasion check to say he's forgotten his training. He'll be a terrible influence on the rest of your hounds. Overkill.
I'm not surprised. Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
Yay!
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Well, we could pass a deception check or an intimidation check. And we have better luck using the deception check. I hear Lord Gortash abhors animal abuse. Perhaps I should report you to him? Oh, a perfect 20! Critical success!
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Alright.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Yay! Can we talk to him? Hooray! Zola!
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Open the other one.
That was before I saw the giant little monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get...
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Ah. Okay. Yay, we saved the dogs. Hooray.
The Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Gortash's coronation poster. I don't remember seeing that.
I don't care how big they are. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held at Worms Rock Audience Hall. Hey, a mailbox. Nothing.
You should do the same. You should just scare the cats.
Do down the well, Ox, says Cat 5. Down the well?
It's run or sit on my ass praying.
Oh.
And the gods don't give a damn about us.
We're not getting
didn't
past
even
that
fight
checkpoint
back.
without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
No point arguing with the guards.
Army will be
We're not
here
getting
any day
past
now.
that checkpoint without...
Ooh, we can go down it. Oh dear, what have we found here? What does Scratch have to say about all this, says Laura? Well. Gotta go back to camp to talk to him. If we can find him. There he is. Look at that, he's got something to say.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
All's well that ends well, eh, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Oxhorn potent robe, says Pavel. What makes you think I even have a potent robe in my box? All right, I'll look. I'll look in my box if I can find it. Traveler's chest. Potent robe. No potent robe. In fact, I don't see any armor whatsoever. Well, we've got some Githyanki half plate. Some boots. No potent robe. Well, what have we found here? We found a body. Murdered refugee. Thrown down the well. Another murdered refugee. And I'm just stealing all their money. What is that? Oh, a bullywug trumpet. Another murdered refugee. Dear God, what happened? It was a murdered bard. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absoluter vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Oh, that must be his girl. Well, I can't talk with any of these. I do have Speak with Dead turned on, and I'm unable to talk with any of them.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, how would I activate that winch? So there's a rope connected to this winch.
There we go.
I can't get up there.
No time to rest. What's that?
There we go.
Can't slow down.
Let's march. Let's go.
sunlit cave mouth. Where are we? Oh. Oh! Wow, okay. It's where we found the dead refugee. When we came down earlier, we jumped down here. Oh. There was another cave over there. Oh, I see. Well, while we're here, let's see if there was anything down here.
It would be my pleasure, Karlak. Once the Absolute's been crushed for good.
Heroics don't leave half enough time for messing.
Yeah, a couple broadcasts ago, I came towards this place, but I didn't fully explore it because I thought a quest would take me here. Turns out that wasn't the case. So let's explore it now before we go back across the bridge. We already disabled the gas. Well, some of the gas. Oh dear. There's still some gas in here. A steam cloud. It's just steam. It's not going to hurt me, right?
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Be trapped there. Plant your feet with care.
30? Oh my god. Oh, I should have a stereo in here. Well, that worked, even though I only rolled a 20.
Light on my feet.
I can't disable it?
Go carefully. There's a trap.
$15. Okay, that's a little better.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, that's how I could have gone over, right? Yeah. I could have avoided all of that. Fresh corpse. It's a half-orc like me. Ooh.
Decapitated, but still warm.
Decapitated.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh! The one where we had the battle? What is going on over here?
I'll snip off your horns one by one.
Should I do a long rest before this? I've got a short rest.
Feeling fresh?
Looks like those two are about to fight.
They're all attacking us now? I wonder if I can interject before they begin fighting and stop the fight. If not, I may just let them fight each other and then take on the winners.
Should mind my step. Looks like those two are about to fight. Oh, that took the edge off.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The guild will sprinkle you with gold.
We can pass a bard check to say, come now! Can we not resolve this with words? A round of fluting, perhaps?
Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
What? Now they're all hostile towards me. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of guys now. He called me a pacifist and a cuck. Ah, that's brilliant. Well, why would I want any of them? This is Envoy of the Nine Fingers. Envoy of the Stone Lord. Ooh, when did Bartyhorn get Wall of Fire?
This city.
Whoa!
Aye, aye.
You still have time to surrender.
That's cool. I like that.
Ready. I go hunting.
Ooh! Lost dominated there. Interesting. Well, the fire is ruining my dominate. Well, jeez. Hey, 25% chance. That'll have a provoke an attack of opportunity, so I'm just gonna get out of the fire.
For the Stone Lord.
One down. Saved! It was a 75% chance! Doggone it! Why disadvantage? Why does he have disadvantage on all of that?
This is my happy place.
Really? 291% chances. Finally. I should have killed him. That was 3 attacks, each of which had over 90%, and I only landed one of them. At least that guy's doing good work.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Now that's cool. Ah, too far away. I wanted to try that out. That would have been fun.
Get in there.
Huh. Quarterstaff club required for the shillelagh.
Ignis!
Didn't do nearly what I was hoping it would do. Right. Critical miss. Come on! Ah.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
88%. There we go. Colonel 87th says, did you ever look up that Chrysler turbine? No, I took your word for it. I totally believe there was a turbine that ran on alcohol. Fascinating stuff. Actually... these guys might have it covered. There's only one left. Or two left. Three left. Okay. All right, one more down.
What must be done?
Guess that's it.
This is my time.
Critical miss. Gosh, Will sucks. He's running.
position.
No better moment. By your command.
Too far away.
Fleet of foot.
Did I just entangle myself? I think I did. On accident. Whoopsie. Both misses. Ooh, just out of reach. There we go. That's a lot of summoned minions. That was fun. A little rougher than I thought it would be, but fun. Okay, now to turn off all of these things that I have. Don't even know how to do that. How do I turn off spikes? Who was it that cast the spikes? It was, spikes. There we go.
Whatever it takes.
What a charmer.
A hero at heart. Looking ahead.
Okay, well, what was that all about? Corpse Grinder. A bludgeoning weapon, 4 to 17 damage. Half plate armor and do not fail. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. I've heard murmurings that your dockside crew begin to doubt the tales around the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure, and he will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration. Old Flake Eyes. Bug Bludgeon. Charming Latham. Farlin. Guildmaster's Orders and Gleam Dance Dagger. Nine Fingers ain't backing down. Stone Lord's pushing in on our enterprise, so she wants to push back on his. Find out just why this fresh-faced craphead is so keen to clear a landing spot for the cult's ships. Archer Valicia. Blunt Scuncher. Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. Hey! Alright. Fungalsby. Let's offload some of this gear.
Another step forward.
A passageway. Shiv Dahlia. What was that? Oh, it's the slime. Okay, so we have a couple of ships up here. Let's explore the ships and see what we get. This is quite a crew that we have. Fossilized shell? It's a shield. Let's drop it. A scrap and shrapnel grenade. Blood bank. Storage. Annotated ship's manifest and 2 more Mind Flayer specimens. Wow. A ship manifest. Amidst the mundane goods, a specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those doggone bastards, and I won't for you either. And I'm encumbered again, probably because of, Yep, still that. Let's send all the camp supplies back. Home. Wooden chest. Okay, that's it for the ship. Let's go check out that cave.
Time to get going.
Spicy pork sausage. Ooh, we got loot and booty. Hey. And something down there. Gold. 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 Poutine. Nice. Oh, look at all the paintings. Couple of daggers. A wooden chest.
Watch how you go.
Duck! Got it! Oh! Bone spike boots. Ooh. Bone spike boots. Very rare. Evasive instinct. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Ah. I should save them for Gale. I'll save that for Gale. Treasure. Treasure. Oh, 250 gold. Ruby ring, malachite. Now, what is this? Can we climb down there? We can. You can send them to Gale right now, says chat. Can I? Oh, yeah. Cool. Dream Mist. Walnut. Sun melon piece. Ooh, walnut. Oh, this is so cool. Smuggler's Manifesto. The rules. Don't forget. 1. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the council. 2. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. 3. You get what you're given. No skimming off the top. Trust that, or you'll get your share. Or trust that you'll get your share. 4. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. 5. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Got lots of food here. Red apple. Tell no one. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worms Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Ooh, well now we know. Can we take the ship anywhere? The little dinghy? No. Well, now we know that there's a hole in the side of the prison. Well, what a fun little encounter that was. Okay, and I think that's everything out here explored. We now need to go back. I'm gonna do a hard save here.
How about Flophouse? Just plenty of spare beds.
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state.
If the Absolute's armies lay siege, they won't care about
In a
stupid
word,
lists.
sir.
You will when you've met the drought.
Okay, so Jaheira's got a quest over here somewhere, right?
You two have rocks for brains.
What were you thinking? We should stock up.
Money is a luxury. You don't need money.
On the right says Cat 5.
Den
What,
have.
in Sharesa's Caress?
Don't mind it. Honestly.
Holy cow, this is a loud, loud town. On the right, inside Sharesa's Caress. A little more up. Okay, so not Sharesa's Caress. This guy?
You deserve to cut loose.
Librarians is this thing with them.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take a look. Alright. Good guy. Sorry, left, says Cat 5.
Do come again.
Oh, come on. I can't jump up there?
Butter. Oh, honey. Yes, we should stock up.
What does it feel like? Honey is a luxury. You don't need honey. If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem. 10 loaves of bread.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute armies are coming. We need to stock up.
She's gonna buy all the toilet paper.
Well, we should hit Rivington next. They might have something we've forgotten.
Like what?
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Fruit?
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Those stairs, says Cat 5.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure...
You're not wearing armor. Like my mother and father.
Good. Let them see you taking charge.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharesa's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
These stairs?
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak.
This just leads to Sharesa's Caress. We've been there. Or do you mean downstairs? Down those stairs?
The lips, the
I'm gonna go down these stairs.
If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it.
Stairs. And these room rooms before the door. So the Harpers are waiting too.
Ah!
Stunning. It's very leather-like.
Come on!
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Finally! Oh, what? Ah, chest. Oh. Hello, citizen. Hi. Can't talk to him. Okay, that's about it.
Does the hand
We should do Rivington next.
Last needs some.
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course. It's because we already helped you fix it.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Plunger, maybe? She does indeed have tools. Cool.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Hope that fixes it for you, love.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Gondians built the steel watch.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Well, thank you.
All deliveries must be addressed to Danthelon shop floor. The cellar is currently closed to the public.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Cool little shop.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Jaheira sent me. I'm to meet some Harpers here.
Harpers? I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jaheira, was it?
She's right here. Is she not standing right next to me? We could say stop lying. Jaheira's been known to feed people tooth herbs.
Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
What? Elsewhere, but she trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Before that, is there time to trade?
Always.
Horns of the Berserker. Seeking blood, you gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Oh my god. Bloodthirst. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an extra 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 necrotic damage at the end of your turn. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no thanks. Blightbringer. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives a 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Prey Decelerator. When this weapon lands a critical hit, it also slows the target creature. It's a bit too specific, I think.
Short Father, bless you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid.
What are you guys doing stuck over here?
Darling, it's very
Onward.
well. We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. I can't return it.
What does this do? Hello there.
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Look, they might twitch ye. Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Okay, so we missed some dialogue. Because she was stuck on some stairs.
These things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
Okay, lots of doors here. And that's where we need to go. Okay, well, there they are. I'm going to do a hard save. And we'll have to come back here and pick up where we leave off next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel. We have moved 5 feet across the bridge in today's broadcast. Know what I said about at the beginning of the broadcast about focusing on the primary plot and not getting caught up in side quests? Well, we moved 5 feet across the bridge. It's progress. It's slow progress, but it's progress. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Had a great broadcast today. Had so much fun with this game. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Wish me luck feeling better. I do feel like I'm getting better, but I still have this persistent cough. Wish me luck that I heal up in time for tomorrow's broadcast, Scotch and Smoke Rings. We're in the middle of playing Hellblade 2, and I believe we are almost done with it. If we manage to finish it early, maybe we'll pick up with another game like System Shock to flesh out the rest of the broadcast, depending on how much time I have. Either way, it's going to be a great time tomorrow at around 9 o'clock, between 8 and 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for Scotch and Smoke Rings. We have an hour-long Q&A at the beginning. Hope to see you there. And I'm working hard on a lore video for the weekend. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Thanks again for coming, and I'll see you soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.